Good morning. Sun's starting to rise. It's probably already up to some degree. Next to the highway, so it's pretty loud. And all the dirt wasn't, the grass was a little softer. It was still lumpy, and the slope was a little worse than I expected, and I kept sliding down. I had to push myself back up, basically scramble up the slope every time I turned around, tossed and turned and whatnot. But still, I slept fine. Just want to check on the silverback. There's not as much condensation inside the tent this morning. Well, inside the outer wall of the tent. That's usually where it accumulates. Let's see. Yeah, my baby's still there. All good. I'm gonna lie in a bit. Not because I have to, but because I want to. A few more minutes of just relaxing will do me good, I think. So last night for dinner I had 2 Chelsea buns, and lucky me, I still have 2 left, so that's breakfast. And then for lunch I have some pilchards, which is sardines and tomato sauce. That's also going to be amazing. I'm looking forward to that. And which also means, because I don't have to cook, I can cycle through. It saves both time and the limited amount of water I have, because it is quite a cycle. It's about 90 km still away from the next town, and there's no water points in between on the highway. So the fact that I won't have to cook will help a lot to get me there with the limited water that I have. I think I'm gonna cycle with the high-vis jacket on all the way. Even though it's daytime, I am on the highway. I'd really just like to have that, a bit of peace of mind that, they can't see me. And yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna lie in a bit, just a little bit. There's no condensation, but there's probably dew on the outside that will need to dry. So I'll wait for that to dry, and then I'll get going. Anyway, I'm gonna eat now, and then maybe read a bit for a few minutes, maybe an hour, and then pack up and get back on the road. It's like it's gonna rain soon. The weather report indicated that there's rain expected from Thursday, but looking at the clouds, I'm thinking we'll probably see that rain sooner than Thursday. Anyway, there's camp. You can see the slope sort of hidden from the road. Anyway, I guess I should back up and get going. I only have so much water, so I can't stay here. It's a nice spot though, with the grass and everything. Very secluded, no one around, so there's no noises keeping you up at night. Well, there's the wind on the tent itself, but no condensation at all on the tent, so that's great. I can just back up and go, and then it's till the next town. Anyway, let's get going. Those guys in the distance on the 2 horses came to say hello. They're riding them without saddles, so it looks like he's gonna fall off the whole time. It's quite funny actually. Anyway, I'm all packed up, ready to go. So let's get moving. This is where camp was last night. All good. Nice spot. Look at that. Let's go ride a horse in the middle of the week. That sounds amazing. I assume they tend to the cattle that's over there. Probably can't see them. Just beneath. Let's see. Yeah, they probably tend to them. Anyway, let's get moving. Guys, how cool is this? These little birds made their nest on the fence. Because there's not many trees around, as you can see. Like, it's a cluster of trees, you know, over there, but not anywhere else for miles. So they just made it right there on the fence. It's hidden between the tall grass, close to water. I assume they have food in abundance, and I'm pretty sure that's a falcon. Let's see if we can zoom in on that. Yeah, that's definitely a falcon. How cool is that? Anyway, let's keep going. Hi guys. So the sun just came out. It's a good sign because it's no rain, but obviously the sun does burn a bit. So I have to put on the gloves and sunscreen and everything now. But it's a beautiful day. I mean, just look at this view. You don't see that sitting at the desk in a 9 to 5 every day. So I should count my blessings. Now I started out this trip fairly negative, and I've had some really downer days, but then you sit in a spot like this, or stand in a spot like this, and just see something so beautiful, you know, breathtaking landscapes, rolling hills, green pastures, you know, cattle grazing just over there, and you just count your blessings, and it's really starting to become worth it. While I still hurt, the body still hurts, you know, from the butt sores and saddle sores and stuff like that. It's getting better. Like, it's more tolerable now than it was in those first few days, which means I'm actually enjoying this trip a little more now than I did in the beginning. I was fairly negative, being in so much pain all the time, and, you know, cycling away from everything you love. It weighs you down, but then once the pain resides and you start getting a bit fitter, you know, it's starting to get better, I think, and I'm actually now starting to enjoy the actual cycling, which is sad that it took like 2 weeks to get to this point, but hopefully it'll just keep getting better from here. The easier it gets climbing these hills. Like, I had a very long hill, I can't show you now because it's way back, and obviously this downhill is following, and I climbed the hill and just kept going, and by the time I looked up, I was already coming down, and I realized maybe I should take a break, but I don't need one, but I did want to catch the view, you know, and record a bit of it. So yeah, that's all for now. I just wanted to confirm that things are getting better, it's becoming enjoyable, and I'm starting to enjoy this now, so finally. Anyway, I'll catch you on the flip side. Still have a way to go. This is the Vaal River. It comes through the Free State. Considering how far we are from the Free State, it's quite impressive, this river. It's one of the bigger rivers. Anyway, hi guys. I just crushed another seemingly endless uphill. I'm at the top. I know there's a downhill coming because you can kind of see it through that gap there. It's going to be amazing. But yeah, these little accomplishments are starting to add up. Make it better and better. Initially when I saw an uphill, I was just so down and frustrated and tired. And now the uphills are just another obstacle that I have to cross on my way to the ocean. So at least these ones come with nice downhills. I'm gonna cycle a bit further and see what it looks like, but it looks like a very steep decline from there, which means I won't be able to go too fast because there's also roadworks up ahead. But anyway, let's see what we can see. There's a truck coming from behind. There's a shoulder. I should be okay. Oh no, roadworks just up ahead. I'm not going to enjoy this downhill at all. The whole lane's blocked off. The truck needs to go first. And then the phone falls. But it survived. Oh man, this whole screen is shattered. Luckily I have this protector. Or is it the screen beneath the protector? I think it's the screen beneath the protector. Oh no. Yeah, it's wrecked. It is completely wrecked. The protector is fine. The screen beneath it is busted. That's sad. Oh well, what can you do? Guys, just had the most amazing never-ending downhill. There's still a bit left, but I thought I'd stop here for a minute and just bask in the moment. I've just been freeing all the way. I hit like 40 kilometers an hour. Then I applied the brakes because I didn't want to go too fast. If something shakes loose or rattles or something goes wrong, it'll be a problem. Don't want to put that strain on the bike or the wheels or anything. So. But it was so much fun. I was smiling all the way, and these views are just breathtaking. I mean, look at that. And it's that way on well, it was that way on either side. Beautiful mountains. It's just amazing. And yeah, I'm just so lucky to be here. To have made it this far actually. Anyway, let's keep going. Guys, it's about 11 now. And I'm starving. Like, even though I ate those 2 Chelsea buns, I ate those around 7ish. I'm just starving right now. So I'm gonna have one of these cans of pilchards. Love this. It's like sardines or something. In tomato paste. And it's pretty good. So I'm gonna eat this quickly and then keep going. I'm about outside Ermelo. So I've done about 20 something, I guess. Not sure exactly how much, but it's close enough. Anyway, I still have about 60 left before I get there. I need to find a place to sleep just before it if I can, like 5 to 10 k's before the next town. That way I can slip into town early tomorrow morning and find a library if they have one. Anyway, I'm gonna eat and get back on the road. Guys, I think I left my glove at the top of that hill that I just came down from. So I'm turning back. That's fantastic. To climb a hill that I've already climbed. I'm so annoyed now. Anyway, look at the pretty mountain. That's kind of cool. Okay, let's go. Feeling sorry for myself won't help. Best way is to go back, check it, find it, and get back on the road. I can't believe I did that. Why would I put it on the ground or something? I must have put it on the bike somewhere and it fell off. But I've checked and it's gone. Anyway, I have to cycle back, so let's get to it. Found it. Back where I started, basically. That's sad. I have to go all the way. That was one long uphill, I have to say. There where that truck is where I started. A little bit further actually. But anyway, I'm so tired now. Demoralizing actually. Guess I'm not cooking anymore, for a while at least. Hi guys, it's almost 1 in the afternoon. I've been riding so much gravel, and it's not even the best gravel, like, I don't know, because every time the truck approaches, I kind of have to get off the road. There's no shoulder or anything, it's just the lane, one lane each way. So I have to kind of completely get off the road every time trucks and cars come. So I have the worst saddle sores again, and my shoulders are killing me. But I'm starting to think this little cushion I have is no longer working. It's already sat through there and collapsed there. So I honestly think I'm gonna be better off if I just take it off completely. There's a proper saddle underneath it, so I'm gonna do that. Take it off and then try the normal saddle. Hopefully that'll be a bit better instead of this thing that's shifting around and sticking to my pants and everything. So I'm gonna try that and see. Hi guys, I was sitting here on the grass just relaxing for a bit. It was cloud cover, so there's a bit of shade. I needed a break from the saddle sores and stuff. Well, while I was sitting here, a guy came cycling past and stopped, and you know, we spoke a bit, told him my story, where I'm headed, where I'm from, etc, etc. And I asked him if he knew where I could find water, and he was like, yeah, he works in the silo. and there's a tap right there, and it was nice enough to let me fill up all my bottles. So now that I'm full of water again, I'm pretty good to go. I mean I can make it to town by tomorrow still, but if I find a nice place to camp now, wherever it is, you know, I can just stop. And that obviously makes it a lot easier for me, because I am in a lot of pain at the moment with the saddle sores. I thought taking that little cushion off will make it better, but it didn't. It's actually worse now. So I'm probably going to put that back later, I don't know. But anyway, right next to me is like a what do you call it? A tree plantation, I believe. Basically, they just grow trees. There's some cut trees coming out. It's actually quite sad if you think about it. These trees are they're like cattle. They're being grown just to be shredded and turned into lumber. But what can you do? Anyway, it would be a nice place to stop and camp if there was less visibility from the road. Like, you could pretty much see in there. Usually these plantations have like electric fencing around, but for some reason this one doesn't, which I would love to camp in one of these little forest thingies, you know, for the experience. But if it's not hidden from the road, there's really no point in that. So I'll keep looking, but at least now I've got options. I can take my time and find a decent place before I hit the town tomorrow. So I'm pretty happy about that. And I'm in so much pain, like so much pain. Anyway, let's keep going. A field of baby trees. How cool is that? Hi guys, found a spot to rest the butt. I'm sitting on a log that's under a tree, huge tree. Saw bags over there. I had to check for tree snakes first. But yeah, it's a nice quiet spot in the middle of nowhere. There's some lumber or construction or something over there. I assume it's a lumber yard or something, sawmill or something. And I'm just gonna chill here for about an hour just for the butt to rest up. I still need to do about 20 k's, I guess. Yeah, give or take 20 k's. And then I should be close enough to town that wherever I sleep, I can just get up tomorrow morning and then make it to town within an hour and a half or maybe 2 hours, just to get to the library. I really want to sleep in one of these plantations. They're everywhere and there's no fences, but it's very visible from the road. Like that one isn't, but usually when they're so far from the road, there's access roads and other people around, and the ones right next to the road is very visible, but I mean that's the ones I'll be able to get to. So I'm gonna rest up a bit, not too long, and once I've rested, I'll head out again. And once it gets darker, like I'll stay here until 4. It's about 2 now. What's the time? 2:30 now. I'll stay here until about 4 and then set out again. That should give my body enough rest time that I can keep going again without having to stop every 5 minutes to rest the butt. And then obviously find a nice spot once it gets a little darker. I'm looking forward to sleeping in one of these plantations. I think it'll be pretty cool, especially the ones with the leaves on the ground. The leaves make a nice soft bed. But yeah, there's no guarantee I'll find a spot like that, but I'll make something work. I mean, I'll just pitch my tent anywhere at this point. So So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm gonna rest a bit, maybe read a bit. I can't cook anything because there's a fire prohibition, obviously, with all the tree plantations and stuff. They don't want to burn down the forest like anyone wants to. But I mean, I guess I can cook with those fuel tablets. I can make some pop and, you know, maize meal and use that can of pilchards on top of it. That would be a pretty decent meal. But I can just eat the pilchards just like that in the can if I have to. I don't want to make a fire actually. Like, I really want the pop and pilchards, but it's just not worth it. I mean, there's a fire prohibition for a reason. If someone drives past, they can actually just call the hotline and report me, and people can come and get me into trouble. People with a boat honking, obviously recognizing a fellow adventurer. Anyway, so I'm not gonna make a fire. I think I really want the pop, but it's not with the hassle. Unless I do it right here, no one will know. By the time I'm done, they won't know. Because I got water. I got so much water from that silo that I don't have to worry about that. And that is always my biggest concern, is where will I find water? And now I don't have to worry about that, so I'm all good. Anyway, we cut this short and start reading a bit. Looking forward to that. Cheers. Guys, this is without a doubt going to be my favorite camp spot ever. I'm in the well, it's a tree plantation, but it's really a pine forest. And the road is just there. Like, you can see the trucks and stuff. There's a little fallen tree there, which should hide me. I'm just waiting for the sun to set so I can pitch the tent. But I mean, this is just amazing. These pine trees are breathtaking, and the needles make such a soft ground cover that it's spongy. It's almost going to be like I'm sleeping on a mattress, which I'm really, really, really looking forward to. Like, there are no words to describe how excited I am about this. And there's no animals or anything like that. There are birds up high during the day that I've seen while cycling past the other ones, but at the moment there's nothing. It might come out later, I don't know, but at the moment there's just nothing, and it's so cool. So as soon as the sun sets, I'm gonna pitch my tent. I snuck in here early actually. I should have waited a little longer, but I was a bit obvious sitting outside next to the road, you know, with all the tent and everything on the bike. People already kind of know I sleep next to the road, or assume I do, and I don't want to be too obvious that I'm gonna sneak in here by sitting there too long. You know, someone sitting there when the sun sets is kind of a clear indication. So I snuck in early. Hopefully people would just drive past and not see, and then I'll wait for the sun to set. It's gonna set in like 10-20 minutes or something. I'll just sit here and wait for that. I have no qualms with that. And then I'll pitch the tent and I'll have, hopefully, the best sleep. The train track is right over there. I don't know if you can see through, but it's not that far. So the train is pretty loud. But I've slept next to a train before, And, you know, as long as I recognize the sound, it won't bother me. So here's hoping I get a good night's sleep. That's what I'm excited about at this point in my life. Just one good night's sleep. Not rolling around, tossing around, being uncomfortable. Just sleep. Like, that would be amazing. I can't even explain it to you. But anyway, I'm excited about that. So I'll let you know. My battery's running low, so I probably won't record too much until I get to town tomorrow. So I'll catch you on the flip side.